All right, group number 1. Let's see, what messages do you need to hear the most right now? We have the Maiden, the Vow, and Gnosis. So a lot of you could be Virgos or Scorpios. With the Maiden and Gnosis, this is the story of Persephone when she gets abducted and goes into the underworld. That is where she connects with her power, which is the collective unconscious, which is the unknown, the unseen, the spiritual realm. And it is also in the underworld where she marries and becomes the partner to the king of the underworld, which is Hades. So I'm really getting the Persephone myth archetype playing out here. You guys may have recently gone through a huge awakening or a dark night of the soul, which opened you up to deep spiritual truths and opened you up to the spiritual realm. A lot of you could have awakened a lot of your psychic abilities. You may you're very much so in touch with your spirit guides and spirit and your intuition and the collective unconscious. So a lot of you take a look at the planets that you have in your 12th chart, in your 12th house in your natal chart. If you have your moon or your Mercury in there, you are very much so in touch with the collective unconscious. And you know, if you do have a strong 12th house, possibly when you go to a party or you're around people, you pick up on everyone's energies. And that's why you may be someone who prefers to be alone, because when you're around a lot of people, you just get very anxious, and that's because you're picking up on all the energies in the room. And unless you know how to protect yourself from such energies, you're going to deal with a lot of anxiety and chaotic energies when you are out, and it's going to probably be very draining on you until you learn to protect yourself. A lot of you could also be starting a new relationship. On a spiritual aspect, you guys could be balancing your inner masculine and feminine. Again, you guys are really stepping into your power. In the myth of Persephone, she goes from being Kore to this young girl who's very passive, does as she's told, to becoming the queen of the underworld, where she is powerful. She is a ruler. She is the queen. She's awakened her power and her gifts and her intuition and her sexuality and her sensuality. All right, let's see. We have standstill and gateway. Again, I feel like a lot of you went from this energy of being very passive and kind of letting life happen to you. Maybe like seeing yourself as a victim, not really moving forward in life, not really taking life, like taking control of your life. But you've passed through a portal that has caused an huge awakening for you. In the myth of Persephone, she was abducted to the underworld, or she went to the underworld. Something may have happened in your life recently that triggered this awakening. Something opened up the ground below you and kind of threw you into the underworld, which is your unconscious. It's the unseen, spiritual realm, and you may have experienced a dark night of the soul, but if you're just coming out of it, or if you have already come out of it, you know that you come out so much stronger and transformed. It's truly like the person that you were before has died and you are reborn. You have transformed from the caterpillar into the butterfly. You may really not even recognize yourself. Your old life cannot exist anymore. Everything in your reality changes after you come out of this cocoon. After you are reborn, you're a completely new entity and completely new energy. And as such, your reality has to adjust to match your energy. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of changes very soon. All right, let's see. So we have 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Again, with this standstill and this Hanged Man, I feel like you guys were kind of not really moving forward in life the way that others were. Again, you were waiting for life to happen to you. And, with the Persephone myth, it's like she goes in the underworld because she has a lot of healing and shadow work to do. And it's when she does that she comes out so much more powerful. And I feel like for you guys, either in your childhood or just in your life in general, you've experienced a lot of pain and a lot of endings and abandonment and heartbreak and anxiety. Like if you look back at your childhood, it's not the easiest memories. It's not, you could easily play the role of the victim. You could take on that energy because you have gone through more and experienced a lot more, especially because you were probably a very sensitive child. You were more, you were very empathetic. So you picked up on all the energies around you, and you were more emotional than others. And if you grew up in an environment that didn't honor that and made you feel like the black sheep, there's a significant amount of trauma that comes from growing up in such an environment. And it could really put a halt to your advancement in life, because to step back into your power, you have to heal from everything that you experienced, and you have to take control of your life and do the shadow work necessary to really go from being a child to a queen. All right, but then I feel like with this gateway being here, there's something that has or will very soon trigger an awakening for you and a rebirth, where you're going to come out a whole new person, transformed, more powerful, so in touch with everything and everyone around you. A lot of you may have recently awakened to your spiritual gifts. Maybe you have started to be able to connect deeper with spirit. Maybe you see spirit, you can hear spirit. You may have picked up a tarot deck and just found that that's the best tool for you to communicate with spirit. But whatever it is, you have awakened this you have awakened to your power, and that's going to be different for everyone how that expresses itself. But your life, you have just stepped through the portal, through the door of empowerment. Again, you have to see what archetypes you truly embody in your life. And if the Persephone myth, the maiden mother crone, is an archetype that really plays out in your life, there are 3 different main stages in your life. And you have just gone from being the maiden to the queen of the underworld, and to moving towards being a crone, and to being an oracle, and someone who's very, very much so one with the spiritual realm. It's so easy for you to go back and forth from the 3D to the 5D, and you're someone who can easily communicate messages forward from spirit. All right, let's see. Let's get a deck. Get a spread and see if there are any other messages for group number 1. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are coming out of this transformation. You guys are so much more confident and empowered. You're taking your life. You're taking control of your life. You're going after what you love. You're embodying your creativity and your truth and your gifts, and you're no longer hiding and holding back. You're coming back to life. And the Lovers, with the Vow being here, you guys, for a lot of you, this transformation may have been triggered by a connection. A lot of times, for especially people who do embody this archetype, it's when you have a very deep and intense sexual connection with someone that it's almost like they awaken these memories in every cell of your body, and that pushes you towards a huge awakening and a very deeper understanding of yourself and the world. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. The Sun. Yep. You guys are definitely going in the 9 of Cups at the bottom. You're awakening to yourself. You're cracking open the barriers that held your soul back from truly expressing itself. And with spring coming up too, I feel like you guys are just coming out of this dark night of the soul. You guys are coming out of this cocoon, and you're going to be able to fly and enjoy this new life and this new perspective and this new understanding and this deeper connection you have with the whole world and with spirit. It's almost, when I say you're born again, you're literally going to be experiencing life all over again. It's like even drinking water feels different to you after this. It's like you experience the world as a caterpillar, but now you can fly, and you've never been able to fly before. So now, instead of like crawling in the grass, you're able to see it from a higher perspective. So there's going to be so much new adventures and discoveries, and just you're going to have a lot of fun rediscovering life from this new point of view that you have. All right, group number 1, we're going to end your reading with an advice oracle for any last messages. Let's see, group number 1. Okay, so we have your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Yeah, you guys are awakening, and I feel like a lot of you do embody this maiden mother crone archetype. And if you do, and if you haven't already looked into it, I would really look into Persephone and Demeter and Hecate and Greek mythology. And if you do embody this energy, once you begin to read those myths, you'll have like this, oh my God, this is me, like this resonates, this is how my life played out. You're gonna have a huge recognition if you resonate with it. And it's a very fun process to kind of see just how much myths and archetype truly play out in our lives. All right, group one, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. All right, group number two. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so you guys have the Lover, the Village, and the Dead End. Okay. So a lot of you could have recently a relationship could have come to an end, or you're kind of in the process of deciding whether to move forward with someone or with a project, or to leave it behind. And with that dead end being here, I feel like for a lot of you, this relationship or this project isn't going to lead anywhere. And I feel like if this is for you, you will already know this. You already have the feeling that, yeah, I don't see myself spending the rest of my life with this person, or that, yeah, I'm really honestly not that passionate about this project, or I don't resonate with the people that I'm working with. Here, let's see what your other cards are. We have Patience and we have Thriving. Okay. So we have the Father of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, Daughter of Swords, and Justice. Okay, so one strong message here is that once you do put an end to this thing or this person that you know is not meant to be for you and it doesn't fit into your life, that's once you close the door and remove that energy, you're opening up space and creating space for what is meant for you to come in. When it comes to this connection that you know isn't for you, I feel like you've really been putting a lot of thought into this. It's like you've been looking at this person, really like looking at their life, the people that they connect with, their upbringing, and you're just realizing that they're not for you. They're not they're not in harmony with you, and that they are a karmic partner. They're someone that you were meant to learn lessons from. And sometimes the lesson is to let go of what doesn't serve us, to be strong enough and trust the universe enough to release what isn't for you, and trust that something better is on its way to you. And if that is the case with this Lovers, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I feel like this person has put you through a lot, and you've been very patient with them. They've been patient with you. It's like you've been on the fence and they've been patiently waiting. And so I don't feel like they're a horrible person, or that they necessarily did anything horrible to you. And if anything, they're being so understanding, but that doesn't mean that you should stay in something just because the person is kind and understanding and loving. You know, it's beautiful to know such a person, but if they don't ignite this fire and passion inside of you, and if you don't feel with every bone in your body that this is your person, then you shouldn't be wasting your time on them, and you shouldn't be wasting their time either, and vice versa. And again, it's like the moment you let this situation go is when what is meant for you does come in. Something, well, definitely for this group number 2, some of you this is in regards to love, and some of you this is in regards to a project. But if in regards to love, once you let go of the past, there's a passionate new connection that's going to be coming in for you. And for others of you, it's like immediately after you release this job or this project, there's a new offer that's going to be coming in for you. That's your destiny. It's your path. It's what resonates with you. It's what you love. You know, you get to do what you're passionate about and make a lot of money doing it. All right, group number 2, let's see if there are any other messages for you. The main message here is to just let go of what you know is not for you. All right, we have the Tower, yeah. And if you're not able to let it go, the universe is going to bring you a Tower moment that's going to remove these people in situations that aren't meant to be in your life from your life. And it's because it doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve the other person, and it doesn't serve the collective, because we're all here for a purpose and we have a role to play. And if we get distracted by people and things that aren't aligned with us, we're not achieving our destiny. We're not playing out the role that we came here to play. And so it's really important to release things that you know aren't in harmony with you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So some of you may be ending a marriage or a connection where you guys have been together for a very long time, could possibly have children together, but you guys, it's like, it looks like you guys are meant for each other. Like you're so similar, but they're not your person. You know, it's like you guys might be good friends and like you like the same things, but you guys don't breathe life into each other. There's no passion and intensity. You guys aren't aligned to the same destiny. And so in such circumstances, only one person really is able to achieve what they're meant to achieve. And that's not the point of connections. The point of connections is so we can both walk this path together and succeed together and enjoy the journey together. But if your paths are so different, you know, you guys can only walk one way. So either you choose to walk towards your destiny or their destiny. Either way, one person is out of alignment with their true selves. But again, I feel like once you are able to put an end to this situation, whatever this new communication is, whether it's a love communication, whether it's a new job offer, it's going to be coming in. And the timeline here, until the universe decides to get involved, is in your hands. It's really the moment that you release this, that something that is meant for you comes in. And whatever this is, it's going to lead you to your happiness. And it's going to be so exciting. And it's something that you're going to be very, very passionate about. All right, group number 2, we are going to end your reading with an advice oracle. The group number 2. Okay. So we have 10 Sisters of Light. You have been here before, lived many lifetimes. Your soul has learned skills in past lives and developed abilities and talents. It is time to reawaken and reclaim those past life gifts. Kuan Yin's grace, protection, and assistance help you now to release past life wounds so that you may bring past life powers to aid your present life purpose. Again, with this, I'm really getting that for a lot of you, the person that you are with right now could be someone that you've spent so many past lives together. And you may feel karmically attached to this person. Like, it's almost like you guys owe it to each other to be together. But just know that that's not the case. It's just past lives still playing a role in this life. But you have to be able to let that go in order to live your full potential in this lifetime. So yeah, group number 2, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, group number 3. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with your reading. So you guys did have an extra card pop out for you. So all right. So for a lot of you, I feel like there's a strong presence of your ancestors and people who have passed on to the spirit realm, who are trying to show you something. They're trying to guide you to a certain path. And I feel like they're trying to guide you to aligning with your own soul, to connecting, they're trying to help you bridge the gap between your 3D self and your higher self, so you can truly step into your power. I feel like for a lot of you, that power is you being a leader, a teacher, a protector, of not just like a small group of people, but a very large collective and a very large community. But I feel like you guys are so busy and involved in the 3D realm sometimes that you're not able to see these messages and to really connect with your ancestors. If you guys have lost someone that's very close to you in this lifetime, I feel like they are so strongly connected to you still that if you meditate with the intention of connecting with this person, you will have such a beautiful flow of connection. You'll be able to hear them so clearly and even see them and speak to them and hear what they're trying to tell you and see what it is that they're trying to show you. Yeah, we have illumination and wonders. They are trying to illuminate the way for you, to light the way for you. It's like they're setting out little crumbs for you to follow, to lead you to your destiny, to your potential, to your power. Like if you ever feel like you're going through a dark phase and that you don't know what to do next and you feel lost, you have such powerful ancestors that are connected to you and that want to communicate with you, that all you have to do is ask for their help and ask for their guidance and ask for them to show you in a way that you will definitely see it. You know, some people get scared and they kind of shut out their connection to spirit because it's unknown to them, and people have this fear of the unknown, even though, you know, the unknown, our loved ones that have passed are in that realm, in the unseen realm. And again, with you guys, I feel like you have a very deep connection to some people that have passed on, and so it's a lot easier for you to connect with them than it is for most other people. And I feel like beyond just communicating with them, ask for their assistance. It's like they want to help you in whatever way that you need. So it's like when something seems impossible, it's like the moment you ask for their help, like doors open out of nowhere, or like a door gets created just to help you. Yes, we have the Hierophant. Spirit is calling out to you. They're trying to speak to you. They're trying to give you this key that opens the door to your abundance and to your destiny. With the lightning being there, that's connected to the mind. So really, if you're able to meditate, you'll probably have visions and see exactly what they're trying to show you. Or you might want to start recording your dreams in the morning once you wake up, because there could be a lot of wisdom, and that may be a good way for them to communicate with you. I highly recommend you guys start jotting down what you remember early in the morning. Even if it doesn't seem significant, still write it down, because once you go back and look at what you wrote, you'll notice how powerful it was. But it's almost like the moment you wake up, you're so in that world already that you don't realize how significant that moment is. The High Priestess, yeah, your intuition, they're really trying to speak to you, and they're asking you to connect with spirit, to connect with your intuition, to really listen to the messages, to keep an eye out for synchronicities. When things happen that are very random, they're not random, they're messages. It's how spirit connects with us. With the Six of Cups, again, I feel like you're so deeply rooted to your ancestors. You have such a powerful connection with them, and you're so deeply connected to them that you are never alone in this world. And that goes beyond feeling lonely. It's like whenever you need help, they will help you. They will open doors for you. They will bring you opportunities. And all you have to do is ask them to. Let's see. Yeah, and they're able to, it's like for some of you, I don't think this is for a majority of you, but for some of you, when it comes to a person that you're dealing with, or a job, or a coworker, for example, or a partner that you're dealing with, I feel like they might be trying to take advantage of you a little bit, and they might be doing things that you're unaware of. And I feel like spirit and your ancestors are really trying to show you this. They're trying to show you the light. They're trying to connect the dots for you so you can see what is going on and how people are using you and taking advantage of you, and they want you to free yourself from this situation. So really try to pay attention to your intuition right now. Please start recording your dreams and see what messages are trying to come through. For some of you, I feel like if you this past loved one, maybe your mother or someone that you consider a mother figure in your life, and as long as you're alive, they will be protecting you. They are your angel, they are always next to you. And if you connect with energy more than the physical realm, you'll be able to sense them and see them. And it's like if you hear a little noise or a light flickers, know that it is this loved one trying to get your attention. So whenever something happens that makes you think of your mother or this individual, really go within and take a moment to meditate and calm your mind and see what emotions come up and what thoughts come up and what feelings you get, because they're all signs, they're all messages. again, with the Seven of Cups, there is something that you're not seeing. There is something that, there's a message that your loved ones are really trying to tell you, and they're trying to show you the truth of a situation. And so it's very important for you to try to connect with them right now. All right, let's see. Any other messages for group number 3? Again, we have the Queen of Cups. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's really about going within to hear their messages. And sometimes that means creating something. Like maybe it's through art that you connect with them. Just taking out a paper and a pencil and drawing without thinking about it. And then go back and look at it and see what it means to you. See what pops out to you. What messages are coming through for you. Again, with the Queen of Cups popping up, I do feel like there's a mother or grandmother figure that you were always deeply connected with, who is always there for you and really wants you to reach out and communicate with them and be open to receiving communication from them. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, again, this message that they're trying to show you has to do with your career. Either it's trying to show you something that you're not seeing, or they're trying to light the way for you. You see how like they're lighting the path here, the path. There are crumbs for you to follow that will lead you to wonders, to this innate divine wisdom that's already within you, but you haven't discovered yet, to these gifts that you haven't awakened yet. You know, for group number 3, I feel like you are a very important person in the sense that you have this innate wisdom and these gifts that you can share with the entire world that can actually help change the world for the better. I don't think you've been ready to awaken these yet, but I think the time is coming up for you now, and you might even sense that. You might feel the energy picking up around you. And again, your ancestors really are there to guide you and are trying to contact you. So just be open and willing to hear and receive the guidance and help, because they're trying to show you the path to your destiny. And again, I feel like you play a big role in this life, so it's really important to listen to it and follow the way that they're showing you. All right, group number 3, we're going to end your reading with an advice oracle. We have here the Yellow Tiger Mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The Yellow Tiger Mother, Kuan Yin, is her guardian role, is roaring within you, reminding you that you are a powerful being of light, and even whilst you are in flow with the universal forces, your strong roots help you stand your ground as your light shines through. So yeah, I feel like, again, with the mother popping up, you know, if that resonates with you, this reading is definitely for you. But you guys are so deeply rooted, and your ancestors are, it's like they're your protection, they're your foundation, they're your guides. They are so deeply connected with you, and it's because you're a very big light in this world, and you're meant to be seen, and you're meant to be heard. And it's like they are what keeps you grounded and what keeps you present and able to achieve your destiny in this life. All right, group number 3, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.